Zombies in Marvel. Stan Lee thought they made no sense. But why? If you've ever wondered what Marvel's greatest minds really think about zombies, brace yourself. Because Stan Lee, the legendary co-creator behind Spider-Man and the Avengers, wasn't buying into the whole undead craze. This isn't just nostalgia. It's a surprising twist that might challenge everything you thought you knew about the zombie genre, especially in the Marvel Universe. Are we actually getting the zombie story all wrong? And this is the part most people miss. Let's set the stage. Marvel Zombies, both as a Netflix miniseries and as the iconic comic run dating back to 2005, imagines beloved MCU heroes as flesh-eating zombies in a twisted parallel world. Fans adored the concept so much it spawned wild sequels and even a crossover with the cult horror comedy classic Evil Dead. There were even alternate takes like Marvel Zombie Supreme, where zombie Nazis had somehow conquered World War II. It's a sprawling lore that could easily fill a bookshelf or spark a late-night debate. But here's where it gets controversial. In the Marvel comics, zombies aren't exactly mindless monsters. Sure, they're ravenous for human flesh, but once they're fed, they revert back to their original personalities, with all the superhero quirks and worries, just a bit more decomposed. That little detail alone sets them apart from the dirt-simple zombies of films like Night of the Living Dead. Back in 2015, Stan Lee, by then retired and enjoying his status as Marvel's wise old sage, sat down with Seattle Magazine and let slip a view that'll make you question everything. Asked whether Marvel heroes would ever go full zombie, Lee mused, "I have a funny feeling about zombies. I figure that whole concept is wrong. Because I think if anyone was dead and came back to life, he'd be so happy he's living again, he wouldn't want to kill anyone. He'd want to party. Wait, really? Could zombies be more into celebration than carnage?" To Lee, the very idea of a reanimated corpse was less nightmare and more cause for joy. His logic: if you get a second shot at life, why would you waste it munching on brains? Wouldn't you want to hang out, maybe even throw a bash with fellow undead? And this is where it sparks debate. Horror fans, and maybe you, might argue that the hunger is part of the curse. But Lee's point cuts to something deeper. Do we obsess too much about the scary side and forget the miracle of a comeback? Looking at Marvel's comic history, it's clear the company has always had fun with the undead. Stan himself created Zombie way back in 1953, before Marvel was even called Marvel. And don't forget Dead Girl from X-Statix, a mutant literally straddling the line between zombie and ghost. Plus, superheroes dying and being resurrected is practically a Marvel tradition. A plot twist so frequent it should come with its own warning label. So here's the controversial question for you. Was Stan Lee onto something? Should zombies rejoice rather than rampage? Is pop culture missing a chance for comedy, heart, or new storytelling by sticking to horror's old rules? Or do you think the hunger, the fear, and the violence are what really make zombies work? Jump into the comments. Let's see where you stand. Would you party if you came back? Or join the flesh-eater frenzy? The debate is wide open.